All right. What is happening with, okay, there we go. All right, y'all, come on back in the room. Yeah, come on back in the room. Come on back in the room. Yeah, come on back in the room. I need to open up another, oh shoot. I need to open up another window. What is you doing? So that I can go back over here and rename this www.drama. What can you do? I'll create a studio. I'm here, y'all. I'm trying to change the title on that last live. So hold on. Just 1 second. I just want to change the title. So I'm going to call it www.drama. Oh, hell. What in the world? Where you go? Where you go? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to change the title on that live. And it's I don't know what's going on, child. Somehow or another, I'm having issues. I'm having issues. Come on, come on. Jesus. Oh, damn it. Where are you? Jesus. It's just a spinning. Just a spinning. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank you, Karen, for coming back, baby. Thank you for the like. Y'all like the live. Like the live. Miss Hogg, how are you? Oh, baby, how are you? You running from the hurricane? Where are you in North Carolina? Put hashtag working on me challenge. Yes. Yes. I love it, Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Oh, Mike is from North Carolina too, but he don't live there. Are you safe, Miss Hogg? Hi, anybody? See, I'm gonna have to shut that one down. Anybody that's over there with this hurricane stuff, you say, yes, I'm safe. Lots of wind and heavy rain. I'm in Winston. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm so glad you're safe, baby. I don't want to close this. Okay, I won't close. There we go. I wanna just North Carolina, any two time you had this kind of stuff going on. Your family good, Mike? Good. Good. Oh my God, I'm from Winston-Salem. Oh, Mike, you from Winston too? Oh my goodness. Any two time, this kind of stuff. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get over here so I can rename that live. And I don't know what's going on. I guess everybody in the creation in my area is on the internet. Because it's really, really slow. I might need to open my door. Okay, I just needed to get out of that one because it was okay. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I just don't want it to. I got to have it with a different title. Hold on. So I'm calling it www.drama. No. www.drama.com. Solution. Hashtag working on me challenge. Okay. Now where's the save button? Save. All right. And I can close that out. All right. Here we are. Here we are, baby. Here we are. I got a new title over there. I don't know what was going on with my stuff. But anyway, I'm back. Okay, Mike, you was born and raised there. Okay, Miss Hall. We keeping y'all in prayer, baby. We keeping y'all in prayer. I don't know how the people do it. I don't know how they do it. Oh, my Lord, is a baby done passed already? Oh, my father. Oh, 4 people. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Cover them, Jesus. Cover North Carolina, Lord. Yes. Hello, Southern Smoke Balls. How are you? Yes, honey. So now that we got that out the way, anybody that missed that first live, y'all go ahead and y'all check it out when you at your leisure, because it might be something you might be interested in. I'm trying to start a challenge here. It's gonna be quite boring to those that thrive on being ugly. They ain't gonna care nothing about it. But those that are just as sick and tired of what they seeing out here on the World Wide Web as I am, those are the people that I'm looking for. Some folk, them people that don't want to be bothered, let them stay out there. Let them stay out there. Okay, so now the next thing I had on my challenge, on my topic, on one of my topics real quick, was this Dallas cop shooting this man in this apartment building. Girl, bye. You done stood up there and you done killed that man in cold-blooded murder and you lied, okay? That's why they were so quick to charge you with manslaughter. But her charges are going to get increased. You watch what I say. Because what I believe is, I believe that they were in a relationship, okay? Because ain't no way. And who the hell thinks of that stupid lie? That was a stupid lie. That wasn't even believable. Just off the top of your head hearing, oh, I shot him and killed him because I thought I was in my apartment, but I was in the wrong apartment and I parked on the wrong level in my garage. Child, I don't care how drunk I done been. And believe me, I done been drunk in my life. Not here lately, but in my life. I ain't never, and I ain't saying she was drunk. I'm just saying I've been inebriated till the cows come home. And I ain't never. Now, I might have parked my car in the wrong spot, but I ain't never turned my key and walked into the wrong stinking apartment. Whatever apartment I went in, you best believe I'm paying rent there. I live there. All my stuff, my belongings is in there. Child, bye. What I believe is, I believe the woman and they had a relationship going on. Maybe he broke it off, okay? He had a little stature going on. Maybe he broke it off for whatever reason, because a mugshot looked like she just an old crazy old person. Looked like she got some issues. You know what I'm saying? And ain't that something with the cops? I haven't met a cop yet that didn't have some serious issues. Hell, I was married to one for 8 years, and he really had some issues going on. It's just something about the cops. But what I believe in a relationship, something went sour. Maybe she's seen him dating somebody else or what have you. Maybe he told her he didn't want to be bothered with her no more or or what have you, because you know, I can't remember what country he's from, but you know, some of these people from these different countries, they have traditions. You feel me? And if the matriarch tells you you're gonna have to do A, B, and C because of the family, that is part of the traditions in some of these nationalities. I don't know, but I know that is a bunch of stinking crock. It's a bunch of stinking crock. They killed my cousin, and I would never trust the police. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to be trusting the police right now. Very difficult. Very difficult. But they have no choice in this situation, in my opinion, because they already know she lied. They had already charged her with manslaughter, and I truly believe that those charges are going to increase simply because she killed him in cold blood. That's all that is. That was a cold-blooded murder. And then the neighbors had said, some of the neighbors had already said that they used to mess around. So right there. Now, if they can prove that she pre-planned, then they got her on murder one. Hey, Lady Nika, baby, how you doing? How you doing? Takima Smith, how are you? Who are you, Takima? You're new to my live. I've never seen you before. But evidently you was taken care of, so I ain't going to worry about it. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And that's all I had, y'all. That's all I had. I want to get into this Q&A. I want to give you all an opportunity to ask me questions. I don't care what you ask me. I know y'all got some questions. I don't really care. If I don't want to answer it, I'm just going to tell you, that's not something I feel comfortable with discussing. So, it's a Q&A about what you want to know about me. I do have video out there when I first started my channel, like I said earlier, where I tell you a little bit about myself and I tell you why I started my channel. But I know some of y'all want to get in depth. And I just felt like after watching my own video earlier today, that I would give you all an opportunity to ask me, to get to know me. Because I realized that on YouTube, especially, people, well, it's all over. That's in and out of your life, really. Oh, excuse me. People are only going to put out what they want you to see. And we all have something behind us that people don't have a clue. You know what I'm saying? I put myself on YouTube and y'all probably say, oh, she's so sweet. She a nice little lady, da-da-da-da-da-da. But I could be a damn witch when I'm not on this camera. I mean, I'm not, but I have a tendency to be a bitch, though, sometimes. Because sometimes that's the only thing a woman has to hold on to. Now, who know what movie that came from? Who know what movie? Who know that movie? That's Dolores Claiborne. That is a line taken from Dolores Claiborne. Okay? That lady was being rude to you, Donnie, so I blocked her. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. I appreciate you, baby, because I didn't even see her. I would have got her when I went back and read the comments, though. Ain't nothing but one to somebody again. Take a look in the mirror. Hashtag working on me. Ain't that what the hashtag is, Mike? Hashtag working on me challenge. Hi, Janine. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. So, what's the first question somebody got? I know y'all got some questions. Driving and pulled her over and claimed they thought he had a gun. Killed him on the side of the road. Oh, my Lord. That was your cousin, Hutchinson? She said, if I can't have you, no one will. That's probably, I truly believe that that's what it was. A bad relationship gone bad. You know what I'm saying? She looked young. She'd been on the force 4 years. She hooked up with this guy, a Mandingo guy, looked like to me. Got something going on about itself. You know what I'm saying? And I really believe that for whatever reason, He done told her, "Nah, we can't do this no more." Who is this? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Y'all on it. Yeah, these people, y'all can come in here over here if y'all want to, acting stupid, but I got some folk that got my back, baby. And they gonna get rid of you. That's for doggone sure. They gonna get rid of you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Hey, Shay Bird. My daughter is on the line, guys. Isha Vincent, that's my oldest child. So, what's the first thing? Don't nobody have a question? Don't nobody want to know nothing about Donnie Wani? So y'all think y'all done know it all? Isha, you got a question that you want to know something about Donnie Wani? Because this is a Q&A, a get to know me Q&A. Isha, everybody is saying hello. What's going on? We putting folks out? Yes, we putting folks out. We putting out rude people. Yes, we are. Rude people. Yes, we are. I got some folks watching my back. Don't nobody have a question. I can't believe this. Huh. She's saying hello and waving at everybody, my daughter. She ain't gonna be on here long. What she say? Oh, Lord. Yeah, you have to put people out that's rude. What's your son's phone number? Which one, baby? I got two. Which son you talking about? Isha, what Mike say? Isha, they got to know if they want to be rude. Yes, yes, ma'am. Everybody is welcome, but they must respect the queen. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, honey. They can't come over here being rude. We take constructive criticism, but you just can't come over here being rude. After I just did a video about men being spiteful and mean and ugly. What is it, Hutch? What's your question? See, that's why I got to get this phone fixed, because y'all could be calling in. What you say, Isha? I'm working, mommy. Geez, but I'm going to stay on as long as I can. Well, just let it play. You ain't got to listen. Just let it play. Where the comments are? Just let it play. You ain't got to listen. Just let it play and listen just while I'm talking, and do whatever you're doing with your business. My children own their own business, and I'm trying to work it out. I got to get with Hutchinson, as a matter of fact. But we'll talk. I'm going to call you this weekend. Okay, so Lady Nika said, at what age did you realize the battles you chose when you was younger were not really worth it? Oh, good question. Sure, you going deep, ain't you? Probably when I was in my mid-20s. Because by that time I had 2 children. No, by that time I had 3 children. And I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So probably in my middle to mid-20s. Have you ever been stabbed in the back by anybody on YouTube? I don't need to know the name, but just wondering. Not yet. Not that I know of. Not yet. Not that I know of. And I may have, but I'm just not. I just don't. I ain't felt the knife yet. I haven't felt the wrath. Thanks, baby. Thanks, Shay. I was making something for you before this started. Oh, thank you. Here, the aha moment. The aha moment of when I realized the battles and choices I made when I was younger were not really worth it. Is that the aha moment you're talking about? Was I always a strong believer in Christ? Yes, I was raised with the Bible. Child, We used to go to Sunday school. We had to be in Sunday school. My mom sang in the choir. We went to the church service. Then my grandmother, my real grandfather passed away a year before I was born. My grandmother remarried a man whose father was the district bishop for Kojic in the Midwest. No, baby, I ain't gonna be able to come to that. I'll tell you about it tomorrow when I come and get the boys. I'll explain to you why tomorrow. What'd you say? Vincent is a common name in the DMV. So we were in church with the Kojic all stinking day. Now, there was times when my mother didn't go to church and my grandmother didn't go to church, but you best believe me and my brother was in church. So I came up in the word, I came up in the church. Now, the choices I made when I got older was like most children when they come up in the church. First thing I do when I get grown is I'm not going to church or something to that effect. And so I strayed and I came back and I strayed and I came back. And to be quite honestly, I'm still straying and I still come back and I stay and I come back. But the one consistent thing in my life with all the straying, with all of the things that I've done wrong and all of the challenges and the issues and the mistakes that I made was the word. I always still prayed. I always read the Bible. That's a consistent thing. I hope that answered your question. Let me see. What do you do when you feel uninspired? Girl, you know you picking my brain. What do I do when I feel uninspired? I was just talking about that in the first slide, that I've been uninspired with filming videos because of all of the mess that's going on in the World Wide Web. But overall, when I feel uninspired, I pretty much say 2 prayers. I read Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd. And I say the Lord's Prayer when I feel uninspired, just in my personal life, not necessarily with YouTube, but just in my personal life. Psalm 23 was my mother's favorite verse. And the Lord's Prayer was the first prayer that I learned to pray off of. And I still use that as a prayer. So whenever I feel down or I feel myself getting to a point where I know I'm going to be either uninspired, I'm leading to being uninspired, I'm leading to not wanting to do anything, I just start reciting the Lord's Prayer back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And that kind of like helps me out a whole lot. It kind of like flips the script a little bit. Let me go back up here because I'm missing some questions. I hope I answered your question, Lady Nika. Let me go back up here because I'm missing some questions. Yes, I've always been a strong believer. I think I already answered that. You know, when you taught things at a young age and they're good, strong basis, you don't forget those things. You astray as you grow and get older, but you always know where to come back to. And that's the key. That's why you have to teach them when they're young. Let's see, what's that? I tell my husband in my redhead, you should gonna get in time out. You gonna put her in time out. Let's see, what's in there? Oh, y'all talking about the business. Got to go. Just wanted to come in and show some love. Thank you so much, Janine. Did you always love makeup? I've been loving makeup since I can remember, Karen. My mom loved makeup. And I can remember when my mother would be getting ready to go to an event or go hang out with her girlfriends or even go to work sometime. and she would be sitting in the bathroom or in her bedroom, and I would be a little girl, and she would be putting on her eyelashes. She always wore false eyelashes. That's why I don't know why I have a problem with putting the stinking things on, because my mother wore them all the time. And she would put on her mascara and her blush and her fountain. She had the whole scoop of setup on, and she was always so pretty. And then my grandmother, my mom's mom, she had a sister, Aunt Bernice. And Aunt Bernice, they had her own little apartment, but she rented rooms out in her apartment. And she rented her rooms out. She had 2 roomers living with her, and they were both gay men, but they loved to, like, my aunt would keep me and my brother if my grandmother couldn't keep us when my mom and my dad wanted to go somewhere. So my aunt would keep us, and I would love to go to my aunt's house because we would have tea parties. And we were all, the two guys and my aunt and myself, we would sit down and we would have tea parties, and we would have cookies and we would have tea, and they would bring out their boas, and they would bring out their makeup and their hats and all kind of stuff. And we just had a grand old time. And so I was like maybe 6, 5, 6, something like that. And that was my first taste of all of that makeup. And then I started paying attention to my mom and her wearing makeup. And my grandmother, all she wore was blush and a little face powder. So my grandmother had beautiful skin. But yes, I have always loved makeup ever since I can remember. Lady Nika, Psalm 23 was your mom's favorite too. Yeah, it says a lot. It says a lot. If you really open up your soul and think about what you're saying and what you're praying to and praying about, it covers it all. Though I walk through the shadow of death, you know what I mean? It covers the whole gamut of no matter what it is that you're going through. And I believe that was the reason why it was my mother's favorite song. I really do, because my mom went through a lot in her life. What is Karen doing? Okay, it says y'all just talking to each other. Don't be trying to recruit Donnie. Recruit me for what? The real Aaron Collins. Hi, the real Aaron Collins. How are you? Welcome to my channel. Did you always? Okay, we got that. I don't went too far. The real Aaron Collins, welcome. Y'all, please smash that like button on this live. I appreciate you. Oh, Karen looking for a reason to buy a box. No, I tell you what I did do today, though. I did upgrade my BoxyCharm box to the Boxy Lux that's going to come out in December. I'm only going to do it one time. I just want to see. Wigs and makeup are my happy places. Yes. And you know something? When you get yourself all gussied up, I don't care how you feeling. If you feeling down and out and you feeling bad, even for men, you feeling down and out and you feeling bad, if you can pick yourself up for 10 minutes and get yourself gussied up, it changes your aura. It changes your attitude. It changes how you feeling at the moment. And you feel better just by looking at yourself being all gussied up, whether you're a man or a woman. It doesn't even matter. Does anybody else feel like that? Because I know I do. There's times when my husband want to do something, and Lord knows I don't feel like doing it for whatever reason. I don't feel like doing it. But I know he want to go, so I gotta motivate myself. I got to get myself together to try to get up off the couch or get up out the chair or out the bed sometime to get myself together. But once I start pulling it all together and I'm looking at myself, and it's like every little piece, every little layer of whatever I add on to myself, it just give me a little pep, and I'd be like, oh, okay, I can do this. And I start feeling a whole lot better. Because right now I look rough as all get out. Because I've been on the telephone and I was like, ooh, I got to hurry up and get on my live. So What would you tell your 40-year-old self? Oh, Lord, y'all know y'all asking some questions, baby. I love it. I love it. What would I tell my 40-year-old self? I'm way past 40. The first thing I would tell my 40-year-old self would be, and this boss lady, Lexi, asked me this. The first thing I would tell my 40-year-old self is be careful what you think and control what you say. That'd be the first thing I tell my 40-year-old self. The second thing I would tell my 40-year-old self is to don't rush. Have patience. Take your time. Yeah. Those are the things that I would tell my 40-year-old self. And the third thing that I would tell my 40-year-old self would be to don't be so quick to be judgmental. Those are the three things that I would tell my 40-year-old self. And how I can tell you those things is because I'm working on those things currently. So that's how I know those will be the things I would tell my 40-year-old self. Good question, lady. Y'all got some good questions, man. I'm thinking y'all gonna ask me. Y'all kind of love, regular, normal. Hey, Miss Katie Booth, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, we just having a Q&A, a get to know me Q&A. Yeah, we having a Q&A just to get to know me Q&A. Come on, fire them off, y'all. Fire them off. Y'all got me on a roll. I got my juice. Y'all got me on a roll. Y'all making me think, but at the same time, you reminded me of the things that I have challenged personally for myself. I try to challenge myself on a regular basis. Just challenge myself. Give me something for my little brain to work on for me. And it all goes back to trying to be a better human being. Because, there's some things about yourself you can't fix because you just can't fix them. You can't change them. You can't fix them. It could be your DNA. It could be a lot of things. But there's a whole bunch of stuff about ourselves that we can fix, that we can work on, that we can change. And at the end of the day, it's not easy. It's not easy to critique yourself. It's not easy to listen to somebody critique you. But when you notice something about yourself, and I'm sure we all feel this way. I can't imagine that I'm the only person in the world that feel this way, that notice things about me, about themselves, and say, I wish I could fix that. I don't really like that part of me. Or I don't like it when I speak and I go, and I don't have no problem with that. I'm just using it as an example. It just came to me. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever it is, I'm sure that we all have something that we want to fix. And sometimes we want to fix it, but we don't know how to start. We just don't know how to start. And yeah, there's books out there, self-help books and all that. A lot of people don't read. Not that they can't read, they just don't read. So that's not going to be any help. You know what I mean? But if we can challenge each other, not necessarily expose what it is that we trying to fix, but just say, hey, I'm in there with you. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is, if you want to share it with me, I'll help you as much as I can, or as much as you allow me to help you, to work on it with you. And at the same time, while I'm helping you, I can try to be working on me. You know what I'm saying? Buddy up, partner up. Somebody got to start somewhere with trying to be better. We can't all just be running amok and go straight to hell. How many people out here is worried about their soul? I know I ain't the only one worried about my soul. And I don't care how young you are. If you're young, you ain't thinking about your soul. You need to start thinking about your soul. Because you ain't going to be young forever. Boxes. Anybody else got any more questions? What's a box? What box y'all talking about? Oh, I know. I saw that about BoxyCharm. Yeah, I signed up today for that. It comes out in December. But I'm only doing it one time. I just want to see what it's going to get, what I'm going to get. Let's say, I love getting a haircut and pampering myself. Yes, and I'm going to tell you something, Mike. You look awful doggone really, really nice with or without a fresh haircut. I'm going to tell you. I ain't scared to tell you, child. Karen says, what did you dream of doing as a child? I wanted to be a nurse like my mom. And that wasn't working. We learned early on that was not going to work. That was not going to work. We learned early on that was not going to, because I couldn't stand the sight of blood. So that was not, that was not going to work. That was not going to work. A good foundation always stays with you. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, boss lady. Yes, it does. Lady Nika, if you're interested in getting a box of all the boxes that are out there right now, believe me, I have tried them all. I would suggest doing BoxyCharm, because BoxyCharm gives you an eyeshadow palette every month and a lipstick every month, pretty much. You're going to get a couple other things, but their stuff is pretty much full size, not all of this deluxe size. I don't like paying my money for no deluxe size, nothing, because I can go to Sephora and get it for free. Anybody can go to Sephora and get a sample. It's free. Karen don't get no 50 boxes. When I get gussied up, you can't tell me nothing. I know that's right. You can't tell me nothing either when I get gussied up either, honey. What do you say, boss lady? You like doing the Q&A? Thank you. I thought it'd be something different because, y'all see me on here and, and I do my thing and I'm so thankful for you all support. But I was like, don't they want to know more? Don't they want to probe? Don't they want to be nosy? So let's share. You don't care nothing about sharing. Let me see. Am I missing any questions? See, that's why I'm going to get this phone straightened out. I'm going to put it in the rice when I get off this live so that I can, because see, I would have it where I was going to have a call-in number. Y'all could call in and ask your questions live instead of me having to read these doggone comments. Oh my God, so many. Ipsy, BoxyCharm is the best one. Yeah, I like BoxyCharm best. I done had Ipsy. I didn't like it. And I don't like nothing that's going to give me all deluxe size samples. And BoxyCharm, you get all full size stuff. Although there's a new box. Oh man, I done took where is it at? There's a new box. It's called Tribe. A young black lady out of Canada. She started a new box. It's called Tribe, Tribe. Tribe, you go to sign up. She gives some really, really, really good boxes. I done pulled all my stuff out because I'm so behind. Till I said I'm not gonna film this video. But you only get the boxes every 2 months, and you get it's $45 because it's coming out of Canada. So you have to pay for your shipping because she's just starting out. But you get all full-size products, and pretty much she gives you a whole face with the exception of foundation. She gives you a whole face, and it's all full-size products. And I've gotten like Tarte, the little Tarte palette that's got the highlighters in it. Oh, I've gotten them. You get it every 2 months, which I really enjoy because it gives you an opportunity to try out the products versus getting it every month. Because by the time I get to trying out the stuff, it's another box coming in. So that's why I like Tribe, because it comes every 2 months. So you have a longer period of time to try it out, but it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's well worth the money. Well worth the money. And there hasn't been anything in her box that I have not enjoyed. using. Of course, this summer, I haven't been wearing a whole lot of makeup. I haven't even really hardly been taking care of doing my skincare regimen. But I have one thing that I used all summer, y'all, and it has saved my life. It saved my life on skincare. And it's by Peter Thomas Roth. I was going to do a video on it. I still may do a video. Well, it's in my empty, so y'all will see it again. But it's by Peter Thomas Roth, and it's the 8% glycolic solution toner. Helps improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles, pores, uneven skin tone, radiance, smoothness. Leave on daily use, all skin types. And this is what it looks like. You can get it at Ulta and Sephora, and it costs $40. Breaking out. It has kept my skin smooth because it's been so hot, and we've been going and going and going and going and going. And I've been in airplanes, and I've been in cars, and I've been in airplanes, and I've been in cars. And you know, airplanes dry your skin out, and you know, your skin just get all out of whack when you constantly on the go. You're not sitting somewhere. And then on top of that, I wasn't taking care of it. I wasn't doing my skincare regimen and all that kind of stuff. So pretty much what I had been doing was I would take the Neutrogena makeup wipes, and I would wipe off all my makeup if I had it on. I would take the Neutrogena eye remover, eye makeup remover, and get my eye stuff off. And then I will come back with this, okay? And it has saved me, man. I have not had any breakouts really. As far as my pores, I used to could see my pores here, but they're smoothed out. And it's not because they're filled. It's because this thing right here is clarifying my skin, but it don't strip your skin. You know what I mean? Now, if one thing I tell you about anything that's got a glycolic acid in it, and this is pretty high, 8%. Normally, glycolic is like 2% in products. One thing I can tell you, you do not want to use nothing like this on your face after you have exfoliated your face, because this in itself is an exfoliator, okay? You don't want to use this after you done did an exfoliation. You don't, like if you got exfoliating facial scrub or something like this, and then you want to tone your skin afterward, you don't want to use this because you'll burn. Not like physically burn, but you'll feel it burning. Like you'll feel like your skin is on fire. But that's because you've exfoliated and you've taken off all that dead skin. So now your skin is fresh and you down to the good part of your skin. And then you come back with this, which is a strong exfoliator. Girl, you'll be trying to wash your face. So you don't never want to do that, not with any type of glycolic toner. Okay, just keep that in mind. But other than that, this stuff has saved my life because I have been dogging my skin all summer. And I used to have really, really darkness under here because all my skincare products, let me get this thing going. All my skincare products, I take it up underneath my eyes. My serums, I bring them underneath my eyes. I take them down my neck, okay? I even use this stuff right here too on my hands with a pad because you don't rinse this off. And I just go over my hands with whatever is left on there after I do my face. I just wipe it across my hand because it exfoliates my hands too. And that dead skin on your hands will help to age and have your hands looking dry and creepy looking and all that. But that has saved my skin. It really has. But I got a skincare routine. I just been lazy about it all summer. So let me see what else questions y'all got. I have an addition to makeup. Yeah, you do. We all do, Karen. Me and you both. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Hell, they tell me I got an addiction to makeup. I'm a hoarder because I went to Kroger. If y'all got Kroger in y'all area, you know they had it Friday and Saturday digital coupon sale where you can use it 5 times on one coupon, 5, whatever the coupon is for. Well, this week, starting today, they had Kellogg's Fruit Loops or Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and Kellogg's Apple Jacks. What is it? The 14-ounce box or whatever. It's like the first box, and then you got the medium-sized box, and then you got the jumbo box. Was 99 cents. The box regular is $2.49. It was 99 cents. You could get 5 of them with one coupon on one Kroger Plus card. Then they had the little bottles of all laundry detergent. That's like $2.49 or $3.49 or something like that. You get 33 loads in it. That was 99 cents. You could get 5 of them. And then they had an apple juice, an organic that the Kroger brand Simply Best, I think it's called, organic apple juice, 32 ounces. You could get 5 of those for 99 cents. So when I went on my way to work this morning. My girlfriend went at lunchtime. They were sold out. I knew they were going to be sold out of that stuff. That's why I went on my way to work at 6:30 this morning. But my family, they say I be hoarding stuff. I don't hoard things. I give stuff away. I give a lot of stuff away. But 99 cents for some doggone Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, and Frosted Flakes. Girl, bye. You think I wasn't going to get that stuff? 99 cents for a 32-ounce bottle of good apple juice. This all good stuff. Name brand. It ain't going to spoil. Why can't I go get it? That stuff we use. My grandkids eat that and drink that stuff. I'll use the laundry detergent to wash clothes. When I travel, I take a little detergent with me anyway because, to wash it out on my hand or whatever in the sink. Girl, bye. I sure did. I spent $20. Plus, I got 200 gas points, which is 20 cents off the dollar, 20 cents off a gallon of gas, price of 1 gallon of gas. But if I go fill my car up or whatever, then whatever I get, I get 20 cents off of each gallon or 10 cents off of each gallon or however I want to use it. So I doubt that the Krogers in my area have any of that stuff tomorrow. But they call me a hoarder, but yet they use the stuff. I'd be like, hey, you need some so-and-so, so-and-so? Yeah, mom. But they quick to call me a hoarder. I ain't hoarding nothing. Gonna have you homeless fooling with their boxes. No, she ain't. You can get one box if you want it, but get the BoxyCharm. That's $21 and it's well worth your money. Well worth. You got a few things you want to fix, Mike. What are they? If you can share a couple of them. I don't want to miss no comments because y'all asking me questions. Y'all know y'all be tripping. We don't have one, but my sis in Texas be wearing them out, a whole cart at 25 cents. Girl, yeah. And then, if you got a manufacturer coupon, you can use it on that. So you end up either getting it free at those prices or they owe you money back. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Hall. Thank you. I'll tell you something else you can use. Fresh. And I got some in there. But Fresh has a pad, too, that you can use. It's already a pad in a little jar. No, it's not Fresh. It's First Aid Beauty. You can get that in Ulta, in Sephora as well. And they're cheaper than Peter Thomas Roth. You can use it on your face. It does pretty much the same thing. It just doesn't have it's not an 8%. That's all. But it does the same thing. Did I miss any? I'm extremely nervous with different foundation. My lupus is mainly in my skin. And child, I found out the hard way. Not all works for me. That MAC foundation had me looking like pumpkin. I don't like that MAC. I don't like the MAC foundation. The only MAC foundation I like is this right here. It's the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. It's much thinner. MAC foundations be too thick for me. They be way too thick and it clogs up my pores. As soon as I take it off, my face breaks out. And I don't have acne prone skin. So if something breaks me out, I know it's not for me. I don't use it. But my skin is perfect. He got some beautiful teeth and some beautiful skin. Okay, what is you saying up here? I may need to get some. Get some what? Let's see, I have dry skin. Can I use it? Hi, Castro. How are you? I ain't seen you in a while. Can you use what? What are you trying? What do you want to use? I got dry skin too. You talking about the Peter Thomas Roth? You talking about this, Castro? Because if this is what you're talking about, yes, you can. It's for all skin types. I have dry skin, and I use this every single day. But I don't use it at nighttime. I only use it, well, let me back up. If I use it in the morning, I use it once a day. So I either use it in the morning or I use it at night. But I don't use it twice a day because that 8% is strong. And it'll irritate my skin if I use it too much. But I use it once a day, either in the morning or at night. Here lately, I've been using it in the morning because I haven't really been wearing makeup. So I'm just pretty much taking off the serums and stuff that I've been putting on my face because I've been trying to get back to my skincare routine. And y'all got to excuse my hair. I go to the beauty shop tomorrow and get it washed because I just ain't felt like it today, this week. Wow, do a review. Do a review on the Peter Thomas, Karen. Let me go back up here. Y'all ain't got no more yeah, Lady Nika, she do like some makeup. She do like some makeup. I like makeup too, y'all. Man, if I was to show y'all my stuff, y'all would be like, are you serious? Are you serious? Just what I have right here. Just what I have right here. Y'all would be like, for real, Don? For real? But I use everything that I have. Well, I haven't this summer. I'll be honest. I really haven't this summer. But I use everything I have. And my daughters, of course, they come and they don't borrow. I just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I don't like, something that don't work for my skin, I just give it to them. I give it away. Because somebody else can show it somehow. Karen said, did you find it harder to raise boys or girls? I found it harder to raise boys. And I'm getting ready to share something with you all. And I guess I'm ready to share this. But y'all know that I had smuggled drugs, sold drugs, did drugs. In the process of me doing drugs, my mother and my daughter's father took custody of my 2 daughters. So I did not raise my 2 daughters. My mother and my grandmother and their father raised my 2 daughters. I lost custody of my 2 daughters when they were small, like 7, no, like 5 or 6. The youngest one was 5 or 6, and the oldest one was 10 or 11. And it was because of the lifestyle that I was living, selling drugs, smuggling drugs, doing drugs. They thought that I couldn't be a proper parent to my daughters. So they went to the courts. And because me being under the influence of drugs or me being in a different state, doing whatever related to selling drugs or smuggling drugs, I missed court dates. They got custody of my 2 daughters. So my grandmother, my mother, and their father raised them. It was alternating. So I didn't really raise my daughters. And that's something that I have never shared with anyone on YouTube. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things that happened with that. Even after I lost custody, I had to sneak to see them. It wasn't that I wasn't trying to be with them, but I had to sneak and see them because certain people didn't want me to be around them, didn't want me to have anything to do with them. So they were kept from me, and they were told all kinds of stuff, pretty much that I didn't want them, that I didn't want to be bothered with them, that I didn't love them, and so on and so forth. So that's how they came up believing that, okay? And they didn't find out my truth until they were adults, or they were women, young women, when they found out my truth. And they were able to come to me and ask me, Mama, why did you leave us? Okay. And so by the grace of God, once they heard my truth, they still loved me as they always did, unconditionally. They had questions like any child would have when they think that their parent just threw them by the wayside. Okay, so that's how they came up, thinking that I threw them by the wayside. And when I was allowed to see them, I saw them because people kept them away. Okay, so I was only allowed when my grandmother had them, I could see them because I was my grandmama's baby. She didn't care nothing. You couldn't tell my grandmama nothing bad about me. She wasn't having it. Okay, so my grandmother would let me, when she would have them, she would say, I got the girls, come over here and see them. Because no matter where I was, no matter in all of that going on, no matter where I was, my grandmother always knew how to contact me. And this is before we had cell phones. Only the rich people had cell phones then. We had pagers. Okay. So I said that because I didn't want to lie. And I knew at some point this was going to come up on my channel. So hell, like y'all, I tell y'all, you know, my life is an open book. I mean, anything, you can look me up, you know what I'm saying, and find out the same damn shit that I'm telling you. So why lie? It's my truth. It's my life. But the good thing about it is that once my kids found out, once my daughters heard my truth, you know what I'm saying, they knew I wasn't lying because they remember me seeing them. You see me? You feel me? So they knew I wasn't lying. And they remember things as they were growing up that they had questions about, you know. So they knew I wasn't lying, and they still love me anyway. And so now, you know, I mean, we still talk about it. There's times when we still talk about it. You know, they don't know everything, you know. But and I don't feel that it's my place to just dump everything on them all at once. They come to me, they ask me, I answer their question, and I give them my truth. I tell them the situation, and I give them my truth. and that's how we worked it out. You know what I mean? But there was that, and I can say this about my daughters, that even when they was growing up, they was always happy to see me, and they always showed me love, and they always gave me hugs and kisses, you know, and they would always ask me, Mommy, when are you coming home? You know what I mean? So that's my truth, y'all. So I didn't raise my daughters. I had something to do with it, but a lot didn't have a lot to do with it. My daughters are the women that they are because of my mother and my grandmother. That's pretty much it. They're the women that they are because of my mom and my grandma, along with, don't let me forget this now, along with some other strong women along the way that love me and love my family, love my grandmother, love my mama, and they all pitched in and raised my daughters. I cannot take any, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't take I can't pat myself on the back with my daughters, because that was more like my mom, my grandmother, and the strong women, aunts, friends, old friends of the family. You know what I'm saying? like that. Neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Because I came up in the neighborhood we came up with neighbors that, you know, hell, they would whoop you just like they was your mama. I did. So when I had my children, they were still in the neighborhood. So they did the same thing to my kids. So it was more, way more. And I thank God every day for the people that God put in their lives. Now my sons, the boys, now that's me. That's me. But I think I did okay with them because they not trouble, you know, they're not trouble. They're not troublemakers. You know what I'm saying? They're not out here robbing, shooting, and killing. They never did that. Hell, they never ran away from home. And I was a tough mom to them because I was a single mom. So I had to, like, at an early age, they had to know who the boss was, and you gonna do what you told. And then I wanted to do the right thing by them because I fell with my daughters. So I prayed every day for my daughters. I prayed every day for my sons. I prayed every day for me to do the right thing and try to redeem myself, because in my mind, I always used to say, God, it's more to me than just being a smuggler and dope dealer and a dope user. It's more to me. I know it is. If you could just help me bring it out. That was one of my prayers every day, along with praying for them and praying for my sons. That was my prayer for myself. That was my prayer for myself. Okay, let me go up because I know I done dropped a bomb on y'all. But I mean, it was going to come out at some point, y'all. And don't feel bad for me, man. Don't feel bad for me because, first of all, since those were the choices that I made to live that type of life, and I'm talking about this was like in my early 20s, y'all, I was balling out. Ooh, that's another story. But anyway, for me to have made the choices that I made at that point in my life, even though it was the wrong choices for me to make, I made those choices. And I'm so thankful to God that I made those choices back then instead of making those choices now. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, it was a whole different game with the drugs and the selling of drugs and all of that. You know what I mean? It was a whole different game. There was respect amongst the thieves, so to speak. Now, there's no respect amongst the thieves. Back then, we knew what we were buying. We knew what we were getting, okay? Now, you don't know what the heck you get. They cutting the dope to make money to get, they cutting it with all kind of this, that, and the other thing. You take one hit and you done lost your mind. You really are playing roulette with your life if you doing that type of thing now, anything past weed. I was into cocaine. I was smuggling cocaine and I sold cocaine. So it wasn't about weed. That was where the money was back then, like it is now. But back then, you had the real deal stuff. When you got the stuff, it was pretty much pure. So when you stepped on it, your customer still had a good product. You know what I'm saying? And you stepped on it you didn't use no doggone real harmful chemicals. You know what I'm doing? We stepped on it with baking soda. We stepped on it with baby powder, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? To make it go more, to make more money. But it wasn't gonna hurt you. You see what I'm saying? You still had pretty much all product. Nowadays, you don't know what you're doing. So, like I said, because of the choices that I made, I'm thankful that I made those choices back then and not now. And then the choices that I made, as with anybody, they make you who you are, whoever you're going to turn out to eventually be. So they made me the person. It helped me to become the person and the woman that I am today in the choices that I made back then. So please don't feel sorry for me, because that's how it was. That's what I did. I stand in my truth. It is my life. Those that have an issue with it, oh, well, that's your fucking issue. It ain't mine. I ain't got no issue with it. And the people that love me, that are closest and dearest to me, they don't have an issue with it either. So I'm not even worried about you if you got an issue with it, because that's on you. That is not on me. I have already, you know, I can't change my past. Nobody can. All I can do is try to be better now and in the future. And that's what I do every, and that's what I'm going to continue to do until the Lord call me home. So that's it. But my sons, those are all me. And I think I did a pretty darn good job with them. Because like I said, they got issues, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't nowhere near what they could be. Nowhere near what they could be. Not from what I hear. Okay, I be letting my food get cold because I don't want to miss shit. Girl, because you nosy, that's what it is. Now you know a lie good when you sitting in the bathroom supposed to be showering, but you cut the damn water off to interact and listen. Great work, Miss Donnie. Thank you, baby. I just, you know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, I can't be lying. I can't be fronting. I can't be fake. Cause first of all, I can't keep up with all. That's too much. My little brain can take a lot, but that right there, that's messy stuff. And it don't like messy stuff. It's too much for me to be keeping up with. So if I just stand in my truth and own up to who I am and what I've done, I don't have anything to worry about. And what I've come to learn is that when people hear my story, because I speak all over the county where I live, people know when they hear my story, they be like, damn. And believe it or not, it motivates people because they be like, well, dog, if she can do all of that and then end up going to school praise the Lord, I didn't get a lot. I didn't go to prison for anything. Now, I did get arrested and I was in jail for 3 days and 2 nights. That was it. Praise the Lord. I didn't spend any time in prison. So I ain't had to experience any of that. But when I kind of like motivate people with my story, and when people call me and they want me to speak at their little organizations, I do a lot of work with nonprofit organizations, and I'll be like, what you want me to talk about? It's always the same thing. And I'll be like, man, don't you know I'm tired of talking about it? And you know what they tell me? They say, you might be tired of talking about it. And you might even be tired of thinking about it. But people are not tired of hearing it. And there is somebody that need to hear your story to encourage them, to uplift them, to let them know that there is life after whatever. There's life after divorce. There's life after drug addiction. There's life after alcohol addiction. There's life after all addictions. There's life after you fall off the wagon and feel like, dog, I can't get back on. Yes, you can. There's life. You know what I'm saying? You pick yourself up. You surround yourself with people that love and care for you, and they're going to help you. People ain't going to help you if you ain't trying to help yourself now. But if you're trying to help yourself, you'd be surprised at the amount of respect and the amount of assistance that you'll get from people that you don't even know. I've done food stamps. I've been on welfare, state aid. I've done the churches. I've done the free cheese and all of that. I've done it all. And that's why I give back to the food bank and I give back to the church, because I utilize that stuff. The doggone, what's the thing at Christmas time with the toys? The Salvation Army with the toys. I've done all of that. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So and I give back because I utilize the system. Oh, you talking to Lady Nika. See, now I'm crying. Oh, don't cry, baby. Be happy. Because if I was still out there, ain't no telling where I would be. Keeping it real. Screw 100. Keeping it real. Ain't no telling where I would be. Either be dead or locked up for a long time. For a long time. So things happen for a reason. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. For a very long time, I was very angry with my mother and with my daughter's dad. For a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like they didn't have to do that. They could have had came to me and said, hey, and they never even gave me a warning. Never even got a warning. But as I got older and I started to analyze myself, I said, you know what? They probably knew, excuse me, that if they had came to me, that I probably would have ran off with my kids, still doing the stuff. Or I probably would have cussed them out. It probably would have been a big old wahoo. and they wouldn't have got through to me. You know what I mean? Because I'm still a very strong-minded individual where when I got my mind made up, my mind is made up. But I'm also that girl that I can show you better than I can tell you. And if I know, oh, excuse me, y'all, if I know you want me to do something and I don't want to do it, I'm going to do the opposite of what you want me to do. So that's probably why, as I got older, I'm thinking that that's probably why they did it the way that they did it. But in any event, it worked out for the best. It worked out for the best. Hey, Shush, how you doing? Donnie, I do the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I don't judge people when they oh, getting state aid or they might be an addict of some type, because I've been there, done that. And I just want to encourage people to do better. That's all I want to do. I want to encourage people to do better, because really, if I could do it, and I have never been to no rehab, I just prayed and I asked God to take it away from me, that I wanted to change my life. I didn't promise God that I was going to go to church. I didn't make God no promises. The only thing that I asked God was to take that away from me so that I could see clearly and that I could do right by my family. That was my prayer. That's what I asked God. I didn't make no promises to God that I was going to do anything. Because at that moment in time, when I had reached rock bottom, what the hell I got to promise? What the hell I got to give other than myself? I don't have nothing. I don't have anything. I don't have nothing. Yes, Lady Nika. Thank you, baby. Thank you. It's good that we can oh, okay, I read that. Yeah, it's like, it is what it is. You know, and we've all done things that we're not proud of, that we wish that we could throw in a deep, deep ocean somewhere and never have to hear about it or see about it ever again. But that's not what real life is, guys. At some point in time, your past is going to catch up to you. So my motto is, hell, they're going to find out anyway. So they might as well hear from the horse's mouth. Not just y'all, anybody. They might as well hear from the horse's mouth, because then they're going to get the stinking truth. They ain't going to get no what a person thought could be, no added on lies, no added on ill feelings of what that person thought of me at the time or still might be thinking about me. So they're going to be throwing salt on all that. No, you finna get the whole damn truth, the way it went down, the way it happened, where my head was when I was going through it, all of that. You're going to get it straight from me. Then you ain't got no questions. Then when the people come to you and they saying all this, say, you can't tell me nothing, because I already know what happened. She already let the cat out the bag before you got here. That's my thing. And that's part of the reason why me and my dad have such a volatile relationship, because that was like, first of all, y'all know he used to beat us up and all that stuff growing up. But when I went out there on my own doing all of that kind of stuff, he like banned me from the family, from his side of the family, okay? And so I wasn't a part of it. I was like the rebel. I was like the person that nobody ever saw. They just heard, like a mystery person. We know we know she was born into the world, but where is she? We never see her. You know, a phantom. I was just a phantom to his side of the family. You know what I'm saying? And so he's still living in my life from back then, but I'm living in my life right now. And those are two different things. And that's why we don't get along, because he's still looking at me as the person that I was and not the person that I am. And that is what it is. It is what it is. What can I say? It is what it is. I ain't messed up about it. I don't lose no sleep. You know what I'm saying? I ain't missing no meals. I don't ask him for nothing. You know, I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Toys for tots. That's it. That's it, honey. Toys for tots. Now let me go up here and see if I can figure out where I was left off at. Your truth is your truth. You don't have to apologize. You can't care who doesn't understand the message they are ready to receive. Live free and speak free. Thank you, Journey. Thank you so much, because that's truly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? That is truly how I feel. Now, there was a point in time when I was afraid to speak my truth on certain things, and this was one of them. This right here is something that is very, very dear to my heart. And I know I messed up. I know I messed up, but I can't change what I did. You know what I'm saying? Well, one thing I can tell you what type of, when I was out there doing it, I ain't never sell my ass. I worked 2 and 3 jobs to support my habit when I finally started using drugs. Hell, I had good jobs. I was a functioning junkie. I had real good jobs. I was in corporate America, child. Supervisory positions, okay? I never sold my ass for none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I never stole from anyone because I had money. It went to that one way or the other, but I had the money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was living in a 4-level townhouse. I mean, I was balling, baby. I was balling. And people were jealous of me, and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't wish that life on anyone. That's a hard life to live. It makes you very untrusting of people. You can't trust nobody in that life. You can't even think about trusting nobody in that life. There's always somebody out to get you. You got to always protect yourself. You got to be armed and ready all the stinking time. It's just a hard, not for the weak at all. It's not for the weak. I can tell you that. It's not for the weak. Let's see. Y'all got any more questions? Miss Hall, you welcome. You welcome. But y'all see my love me. Y'all for my grandchildren. They adore me. They don't even know. Because my oldest grandchild is 12, and my youngest is 3. I got 6. And the 2 oldest ones are 12 and 10, or 13 and 11, one of them. And they don't know. All they know is they dial is how they see. Children are so innocent. They so innocent. They so innocent. And my husband, this is my 3rd husband. He know. I'm a firm believer in letting folk know what the hell they're getting into when you come over here in this camp. I'm going to give you a heads up now. You can't never walk away from me saying, well, damn, she tell me none of that. I had no idea. Now, you say that, you a liar. I sure done told you. Before we go doing any damn thing, I done told you all the tea. All the tea. I done told you all the tea. Now, whether you decide to come on and hang on with a sister, that's entirely up to you. But I give you the choice, because that's your choice to make. That's your choice to make. I don't take that away from nobody. That's your choice. You want to be my friend? You be my friend. You can't be my friend after you know my truth. That's your choice. Personally, I think it's nothing wrong with you, because you can learn something from me. I might be able to keep your ass out some damn trouble. Or I might see some trouble that you don't even see coming down the line, because that's something else that lifestyle teach you, how to see shit coming from 500 miles away, so you can start preparing to head it off or cut the other way, so you don't have to encounter it and all that. It's a lot. It's a lot. I keep getting lost in these damn comments. When we go live next week, me and Shelly gonna get together this week, and she gonna teach me, because my daughter want to come on here and do the tax thing y'all was asking about. But I need for y'all to see her. And then I want the stinking call-in number. Jeez. Let me see if it's still doing it. Let me see. Yep. It say unplugged charger, moisture has been detected. And it won't let me do nothing. So I'm gonna put it in some rice, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, what else we got in the comments? You welcome, C's. Amen. There's life after divorce and losing it all. Yes, it is, honey. Believe me, I have lost it all a couple of times. And a couple of times, more than a couple of times, but several times I lost it, not because of me, because I was straight, but I was with somebody else that didn't want me to be straight because they were still out there in the light. So I lost the stuff because of them. You see what I'm saying? And I'm trying to help you get back straight, but you study doing shit behind my back like I ain't supposed to know. Oh, honey, I done lost everything I've ever had a couple of times. But I mean, that's just material stuff. Like I always used to say, long as the Lord still wake me up and put breath in my body, I can still change. I can still fix things. I can still get that shit again because I go to work. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Y'all ain't got no more questions? I see, and that's why when you asked me that, Karen, that's why it took me a minute, because I was like, Lord, do I want it? Is it time, Lord? Is it time? That's why it took me a minute when you asked that question, because I was asking God, is it time? Is it time for me to share that? And my spirit said yes. What do you have to lose by sharing it? That's your past. That's not your present, and that's not your future. That's your past. And that's exactly what it is, my past. But your past is what it helps to make you who you are in the future, if that makes sense. We all got a daggone past. Castle said, my mother did good with the boys. She had her moments, but with the girls, she's having trouble trying to teach them because they want to be so grown. She teaching them now, Castro? What are they, teenage girls? Now, see, I was around more often with my daughters when they was teenagers. Because they were starting to get out of hand and they didn't want to listen. So my grandmother was like, I need for you to come move in over here so you can, get these girls in order. And there was some resistance, of course. Because you ain't been around, why the hell should I listen to you? You know what I'm saying? But you have to keep working with them. And you have to figure out what makes the kid click. Because every kid has a click. And you got to figure out. What I mean by click is they have something that makes the light bulb go on. Make them think about some stuff. And then once they start thinking about some stuff, then they're going to start listening. So you just have to figure out what that click is. That's all. You just have to figure out. But I can tell you one thing, if you're raising children, that click is not being their friend. If you're trying to raise a child, that click is not being their friend. There was times when they didn't like me at all. There was times when they would throw up my past, in my face and all of that. And I'd be like, I understand how you feel. I sure would be feeling that same way if it had happened to me. God knows I would. So I sympathize with you. But at the end of the damn day, you still got to do A, B, and C. You still cannot go out here with your damn zip code hanging out and your skirt or your dress is all the way up your back and so on and so forth. Now, you can either go ahead and make it easy on you and do the right thing because that's the right thing. You want to be fucked up like me? You want to be fucked up? You want to be fucked up like your mom? I'm trying to keep you from being fucked up like your mom. Excuse my French, but... So, you just got to figure out, I would use reverse psychology on them because I knew they didn't want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I knew they wanted me to take them shopping and they wanted me to do things that they wanted to do with me. But when it came down to listening to me and one thing they was not going to do was disrespect my grandma. You want me to go to jail? You want to get rid of me? You keep on doing that. But you ain't going to be here. You ain't going to be here. This woman done did all the sacrifices for you. You're not finna sit up here and talk to her any kind of way. That's one thing you ain't gonna do. One thing you ain't gonna do. And they knew I meant business. You know, and because of where the life that I live, people were kind of afraid of me. They used to call me Pistol Packing Annie. For real. Oh, here come Pistol Packing Annie. Because I never left home without it. Slept with the damn thing and be actually with you. All the tea is in my video, so nobody can tell. Oh, okay. Yeah, you right about that. You right about that. Y'all ain't got no more questions? Let me see how long we've been on here. We've been on here an hour and a half. And I said I was only going an hour. That never works. Never works. But I appreciate you, Lady Nika, for being in the bathroom and being glued to the phone, listening to my testimony. I appreciate you. Okay, I keep going back. I wish they had a little arrow down here. I'm just trying to see if y'all got some more questions. I read all of that. Let's see. Oh, y'all talking about that we are all a work in progress. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. You welcome, Shush. You welcome, baby. I hope my story, my truth helps somebody. I mean, it's my truth. You know, and I'm still blessed. I was blessed going through all of that. I was blessed doing all of that, even though those were the wrong choices for me to make. But I made those choices. But all the way through those choices, I was still blessed. You know why? Because it could have been worse than what it actually was. So God still spared me, and he was still walking with me. You know, and he would let me get so far, and then he snatched me back in. You know what I'm saying? So I was still blessed every step of the way. Even though I made bad choices, I was still blessed. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Karen. It blessed someone. Yeah, I'm sure it did bless someone. I'm sure it did. Well, I hope y'all still feel the same way about me after hearing that. I would hate to be losing you guys. And I don't even care. You know, somebody will see this video and they think they want to come up and try to put me on blast. Say, you can't put me on blast because I already put my own ass on blast. So how you gonna put me on blast? But what they can probably try to do is add some shit to it. But y'all just heard my truth. Y'all just heard my truth. All the high points. So ain't nothing, whatever y'all hear that I ain't shared with you today on that tip, on that truth, it's a stinking lie. Best believe it's a stinking lie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shush. Thank you. You never lose me as a son. Oh, Castro, thank you. You've been with me a while. No judgment. Thank you, Journey. Just love. Thank you. I don't stay on nobody's live long. I just drive by. I'm still here. Yes, you are, Lady Nika. Yes, you are. You are still here. Because you're best friend. You can't be friends with everybody. Yeah, that's true. You can't be best friends with everybody. Queen Donnie, thank you, Shush. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate you guys. And y'all just don't know how long I've been wanting to share that story. It has come up in my lives. Y'all didn't know it came up, but just some of the things that I would be talking about and sharing my different stories, my life stories. And every story that I have, that's a part of my life story. So I'm always in this conflict with myself to try to share my life story, but keep that one piece out. You feel me? And today my spirit just said, nah, you ain't keeping it out today. The peoples need to hear. The peoples need to hear. And the peoples that's on here, I know y'all are my true folk. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get your life. Just go back and rewatch it, baby. Go back and rewatch it. It's probably the last 30 minutes of the live, the story. Just go back and rewatch it. It was a Q&A. So just go back and rewatch it. You say you just got home a few minutes ago. Yeah. So you just go back and rewatch it and you'll hear it all. But I don't know if y'all seen the interaction that I have, the videos that I have my children on. Because they quite busy. They own their own businesses and stuff like that. But the ones that they've been on, you look at those videos, you'll see the love. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to me is the love. I don't care nothing about nothing else. Just the love. Because nobody wants to leave this earth lonely and unloved. That's sad. Nobody don't want to leave this earth and nobody don't show up to the funeral. Y'all ever think about that? Who gonna be at your funeral and what the people might say? I do. Hell, I've even thought so much to be like, dog, I wish I could be like really seeing and hearing it. I don't know if I could see it, hear it or not, because I ain't never been dead before, but you know what I mean? I really want to know what the people say about me. Now, this is a real lie. Thank you, Lady Nika. I feel you. You inspired. Oh, thank you, Shush. Amen. My kids are my heart. Yes, Karen. Yes. You say, it's so real. I love it. C says, Shelly, you right. Oh, y'all talking about y'all stuff. I do all the time. You think about what the people gonna say about you at your funeral? I do too. I thought I was the only one that do that. I was like, oh, you so weird and morbid. We say, Miss Hall, I appreciate you. You are blessed and highly favored. Toodles, my bed is calling. Thank you, Miss Hogg, for coming on, baby. I'm going to be getting off here in a minute myself. Surely is. But thank you for coming and feel free to come back anytime. We say, Journey, so true. I have thought about that. But if somebody say something bad about me at my funeral, I'm going to get up and fight. No, I'm kind of like a long-term person. I just kind of want to scare the shit out of them on a regular basis. Just every now and then pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like a ghost. Say I work every day toward a legacy of how many people I have touched. Yeah, me too. And sometimes I have to catch myself because I might be having a bad day or I might be, you know, just life take over and I'm in a snappy mood and attitude ain't right. And where I work downtown, there's a lot of homeless people, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them know me. You know, I give them cigarettes and all kind of stuff. And a lot of them know me. And sometimes I have to catch myself. You know, they'd be like, ma'am, panhandling, ma'am, you got a quarter? I'd be like, get a job. They're on the side across the street. You know what I'm saying? Get a job. You know, and I have to catch myself. And I'll be like, excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm just having a really bad day. You just called me at a bad time. I don't have whatever it is you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And I try to, you know, fix it. But you say, I want to be cremated. Yeah, I want to be cremated too, but they still going to have some type of service, a memoriam or something. Aren't they? Take the ashes to Africa. Why Africa? Why Africa, Seas? You been to Africa? Have you been to Africa? Lady Nika, I'm not having a funeral. I got to set up to have a big party. Girl, please tell me they ain't going to have you laid out in that coffin and everybody going to be doing the line dances out there and you laid in the coffin. Not that kind of party. You say, please don't. Without my kids, I had no reason to wake up. Let me stop this thing. Without my kids, I had no reason to wake up in the morning. Shit, I love my cat more than some people love their kids. Yeah, you do love Marley. You do love Marley. But what would life be once you have children and you give birth? What is life without them? I'm going to tell you, it's not nice. It's not fun at all. And part of the reason why my recovery, I feel, took so long is because of the fact that I didn't have my children, my girls. I feel like my recovery would have been much quicker had I had my girls with me. But I'm trying to self-medicate that feeling of not having them and not being sad because I don't have them, because I can't afford to be sad because of the life that I'm living, if that makes sense. I thought about that to help the future be better. I'm being cremated and my ashes spread, release me back to God. Okay. Because I've never been there. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you was going to say something with your ancestors, because then I had another question for you. I want my life to mean something, so I'm giving me for the future. Okay. Y'all got some good stuff going on with what y'all doing. I'm enjoying this. Sees, good idea, Africa. No, an actual party, but a portrait of me flies here. I can see you doing that. No, not to science, mama. God, no, we need to talk. Who giving their body to science? I missed something. No bueno. What Steve say, Nika, Aretha style. We're going to have a 7-hour funeral, Nika. I told my kids, no service, cremate me, and they all go somewhere and be there for each other. Yeah, I want a service, though. My mother was cremated, and we still had a service for her, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The wake was beautiful. People got up and spoke and said different things, and that was just on the fly. And then her service was really nice. It was really a good homegoing. Because my mother was big in her church. Well, not big, but she was very active in her church. 1.5 years, my kids can get the ashes. They will keep coming, and the rest, I want them to drop my ashes where I never got to visit. My mom's ashes are with my youngest daughter. I'm already sick. My days are numbered, and I'm ready. And when my time is up, science can have me. No, Hutchinson, no. I mean, on the one hand, that's good because, but I ain't with the science part. Actually, much like Aretha, just no celebrities unless I know some. No, 2 hours of fun. One last time for me. I got you, Lady Nika. I got you, boo. That sounds like fun, though. I don't want to be cremated, especially if I don't get my life right before I die. I don't want to burn twice. Oh, you get your life right, yeah? Yeah. Well, you need to be working on that every day, Journey. And I know you know that. My sister lost my mother after I didn't speak to her for months. No, my mama's sitting on top of the fireplace at my daughter. Well, it's not even a fireplace. She got a little table, a little shrine table next to the fireplace where her urn is, and a picture of her and the Bible open to the 23rd Psalm. Hi, Beanie. How are you? Welcome. You always come on later, Beanie. I think hell is on earth, where whatever you do, you pay for it before you leave. Hey, Beanie, how you doing, babe? Well, yeah, hell is on earth, but the Catholics believe that there's like purgatory, a holding spot for your soul so that you get one last chance to get it right. I'm working. It's hard, but I'm working on it. Me too, girl. I always say the Lord ain't through with me yet. I always say that. Was on my own live, then had to eat. Oh, okay. You go live on Fridays now? Shush, even if you are sick in death, your body should not go to science. In life, you should explore sciences. Yeah, it's something about that going to the science. I don't know. I be thinking about all the stuff they done did in the past with the syphilis and the antibiotics and all that. It's hard on YouTube, so I don't blame you. Trying? Okay. Yeah, I seen Kelly Love had went live tonight. right when I was getting ready to go live. But I said, no, I'm going to keep my schedule. I told Shelly I was going to be on here, and I'm going to be on here, honey, because I do not want her to be blasting me out. Shade on a cool day. Are you hitting the gym? Well, hello, Shade on a cool day. Who are you talking to? Who hitting the gym? I can see that, but raised in a Pentecostal church, so there's a hell was burned into my brain for years. Yeah, I got you on that one. Me. So you said what? Oh, okay, they getting rid of you. Bye. I ain't got to worry about it. Bye. They also think they supposed to put their fingers in those boys' butts so we can't listen to them. What in the world is y'all talking? Put them in, what is y'all talking about? I done missed that comment. Please don't cremate me. You don't want to be cremated, shush? I do. Because I want them to take the money and leave. And live. I want them to take the money and live. And it's cheaper for cremation. It really is. And you can still have a service, Karen. What she is saying is okay. I'm not upset. Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going to have to go back and read these comments here. Yeah, I'm going to be cremated too, Lady Nika. I want AC even in death. You only going to need AC if your soul go to hell. Exactly, Donnie. Give that money to Kyra. Who is Kyra? I ain't giving no money, no Kyra. Who is Kyra, sees? My kids got a life insurance policy that they split, and then my husband and I, we have insurance on each other. Every Friday has been no drama, so where are all these trolls coming from? I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know. Maybe I've been on here too live. Maybe y'all sharing these people sharing it, and now they popping up. I don't know. Y'all doing y'all job. That's all I can say, honey. Y'all taking care of them. Because I know I ain't, your daughter sees. What you say? Something is fishy. I know you going to figure it out, Miss Queen of Receipts. What you say, Lady Nigga? They bored? They probably are. Want to get over here in some deep grown folk conversation, something that's going to stimulate their brains. Because it's a whole lot of people out here, their brains ain't stimulated. They don't read books. They don't look at magazines. Hey, comedian Angel, how you doing? They're not doing nothing to feed their brain, but on these, shush, they out trolling, but on these doggone internet, creating havoc. And that ain't doing nothing to help them and nobody else. So they want to come over, especially over here, because, we be having some deep conversations over here. Some food for thought, some feed the brain, some get your juices going conversations. Since this started, people have said a few things to Donnie. Yeah, I ain't worried about them people, girl. That don't faze me, because you know what? If y'all hadn't got them, I sure would have got them when I went back to read the comments on my live, because I read all the comments on my live. I really do. Every one of them. I go back and read the comments. So I ain't messed up about people. Because I know it's some ignoramuses out here. It's enough assassins to get the trolls. Yes, it is, Lady Nika. Yes, it is, boo-boo. You one of them assassins, honey. Yes, we are a team, honey. Yes, we are. I just finished watching the first live. Thank you, comedian Angel. Thank you so much. What did you think of it? Y'all, I got to smoke me a cigarette now. Y'all know I'm drinking. I'm sipping Friday. I got to have me a cigarette. What did you think about the first live, comedian Angel? Okay, this YT is a mess, and there are some evil people on this platform. Child, there's some evil people in the world. It just ain't on this platform. It's in the world. Starting out in the U.S. with the leader. Let's start with him. It made me make my own positive video. Oh, okay. So you accepted the challenge. Okay. Well, it's the hashtag is, what's the hashtag? Hashtag working on myself. No, hashtag working on me challenge. That's the hashtag, working on me challenge. Girl, I'm just tired of the mess, honey. I'm just tired of the mess. I can't get to the good people for the mess. It's crazy. They too busy wanting to buy my pills. I might call the DEA on them. Oh, Lord. Don't go there. Don't go there. I'm worried. Don, you smoke? Yeah, when I drink, I smoke. I got to give me a couple puffs when I drink. Don't go there, Hutch. Leave it alone. Did you accept the challenge? You got to be TC's. You will get it. You will get it once say when you get sick of getting burnt. Yeah. Yeah, that orange fool is crazy, number 40. Yeah, crazy and evil. Hey, Miss Rita, how you doing? Just came to show love. Have a great day. Okay, baby, you too. Bye-bye. I see I've been so into this live, I didn't pay attention to my blue weapon. Girl, you have had a blue weapon for a while. Where you been? Shelly, I'm working on the customers. I know you are, C's. You have to be hashtag Team C's. I'll make another one because I stopped watching to record. I was so inspired. Already. Hashtag working on me. All right, comedian angel. All right, baby. Journey Rita gone. She came to say hi and was here a hot second and left. She gone, Karen. I'm Team God because glory be, he is the only one that knows my heart. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. Just read my book one. Hi, how you doing? Y'all coming in on the live. Like the live, please. Like the live. You missed a really good live. I did one right before this. I'm challenging people, so please go out and see that. Check out that live if you're interested in a good challenge that's going to stimulate that brain. I don't pay attention into listening, and I didn't pay attention. I've been into listening. Oh, thank you, Lady Nika. I got to get some ice. Be right back. I love you, raw. Well, they counting my pills. Something don't sound right. Oh, Lord, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop it. You know, they're going to wear you ain't selling no pills. You know, they're going to wear you ain't selling no stinking pills. So I guess y'all don't have no more questions for Donnie Wani. I guess that, thank you, Miss Hutchinson. We're supposed to be trying. I guess I shut down the questions with that testimony. Don't let them over-medicate you. I know that's right. She don't sell other stuff. No, she don't do none of that. You know where that's coming from. You know where that's coming from. And she feeding right on into it. You just, some things you just got to let it be, honey. Let it be. Let people be miserable by themselves. I know it. You just got to let people be miserable by themselves sometimes. You ought to say something when you ain't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no life. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no interaction with adults. Hell, interaction with children for that matter. I think the DEA needs to look into it. That line was... Thank you, Lady Nika. Don't she get so easily distracted? You said, do you have a favorite movie? I do. My favorite movie of all time is The Imitation of Life with Lana Turner. The second one, not the first one. I like the first one too, but the second one is my favorite with Lana Turner, Imitation of Life. If you have not seen it, you should go check it out. It is a good story. It's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you laugh. You're gonna have emotions going all over the place. It's a very old movie now, very old movie. Why my comments keep going away? It's a very old movie. Oh, your mom loved that movie? Yes, honey, that is the movie. But then I like any type of gangster movie, especially old gangster movies. Wonder why. And then I like a good comedy and I like a good love story. You gonna do the challenge, Shell? Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, Lady Nigga, I tune bull out. I tune bull out, child. I know that's right. What's your favorite Bible story? My favorite Bible story is Samson and Delilah. And if you think about that story, it'll make sense to you with my personality. But that's my favorite Bible story. And then I also like the story with the brothers. And see, I've been drinking, so I can't even think. But God took everything away from the rich brother to see how faithful he was. We say, oh my God, Donnie, I love that movie. It's my favorite. The funeral. Yep, I cry every time with that funeral too, girl. Every time. But it was a beautiful funeral, though. And why? What's your favorite Bible story and why? Why Samson and Delilah? Yes, I'm two challenges. What's the challenge? The challenge is you got to go back and watch the first live. The challenge is in the first live. Tamar. What'd you say, Cece? It makes sense. Cain and Abel. Yes, Cain and Abel. That's the brothers. Yes, that's my second one. But I like Samson and Delilah because Samson thought that his strength came from his hair, when in actuality, he realized that his strength was really in God all along. Now, he had faith in God, okay, but he really felt that his hair was what made him the man, so to speak. When all along, God was showing him in every aspect of the way, it's not your hair, it's me. It's me doing this. It's me giving this to you. Okay. And he just overlooked all of that. So when it was taken away, his hair was taken away, the only thing that he had left was his faith. And it taught him to, no matter what happens, you rely on your faith. That's why that's my favorite story, because I had to rely on my faith so many times in my life. That's all I had. That's all I had was my faith. Did I answer your question, Shush? Oh, I need to read my Bible more. Just start at the beginning and just start reading it. Because the Bible is not, you can't read the Bible like you read a book. Otherwise, you ain't going to understand. You ain't going to get the message. Yes, they cut his hair and he lost his strength. Yes. What you say, comedian Angel? Amen. Yes. Shonda, yes. Tamar, yes. As a man thinkers. Yes. Yes, comedian. Yes. Interesting. Beautiful. Thank you. Amen. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes that's most times. I ain't going to say most times. Every time, whether you realize it or not, the only thing that you can rely on if you are a believer in Christianity is your faith. You have as long as you have faith in God, that's all he really wants from you is faith in him. Now, your spirit, you have to listen to your spirit to listen to him so that he can guide you. But the big thing is to have faith in him. Because if you have faith in him, number one, you always know where to go. You always know where your rock is. You know when you're in trouble. You know when you're not in trouble. You know when you just need somebody to talk to, where to go. You know? And that will always bring you back to him. It's faith in him. Okay. No, you're supposed to call me. Think it. Comedian Angel, you something else. Listen, Shush said Noah's Ark is mine for many reasons. It is prevalent for today's climate. It is. It really is prevalent. But how is it prevalent? What is the prevalence you see, Shush? To the Gmail, I got the last one with no problem. Okay. No time left. No time left. Oh, okay. No time left is the prevalence to you. That's true. We all on borrowed time now. Y'all better quote these verses. Yes, and you better be listening, Miss Sees Too Much. Sees too much. And look at me. Forgive me. Okay, I'm going to send you the book. Please watch Stephanie live because she breaks the IG down better than me. That is one smart. Yeah, I passed out. I went to Rona. It ain't Rhonda. It's Rona Brown. I had to Google her. But I sent some of her stuff to my kids so they could check her out. Same God today, same God last year. Amen. Amen. Journey says, my favorite Bible story is Job's story. Satan targeted and bullied him, but he had so much faith and favor. Satan couldn't destroy him. He suffered brutally and came out a victor. And yes, he did, didn't he? Yes, he did, honey. That's what I'm saying. What is it again? What is the main thing is faith. The main thing is faith. Because when you think about it, if God can't trust you with the small blessings, how he gonna trust you with the big ones? If you don't have faith. Yes, honey. Yes. You say, gonna send this as soon as this is done. What do you say? I love it, Journey. Yes, yes. Amen. Yes, Karen. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Lady Nika. See, I watched the whole thing last night. I love it. When you were talking to Stephanie, I've been told those same things, which brings me to my favorite story about the hashtag talents. What am I doing with mine? Uh-huh. See, that's what I'm saying. I like thought-provoking stuff. Something that make me think, because that get my brain juices to going, because I'm a firm believer in that's how dementia and Alzheimer's starts setting in. The brain is a muscle and it needs to be exercised just like any other muscle. And when you don't exercise your muscles, what happens? They get stagnant. They start hurting when you try to do stuff. Faith is everything. Yes, faith is everything, Shush. All right, I'm going to head to bed. I'll catch the beginning on the replay. Good night, everyone. Good night, Tamar. Okay, y'all, we had 2 hours. I got to get off of here. What do you say? Preach, Don. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of the unseen. Yes, it is, Lady Nika. Yes, it is. That's Hebrews. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Me too. Brain training. Let's yours. Yeah, I like some brain training. The Bible told us we can't bury our talents. Oh, okay. Like I was saying earlier, we all got something to contribute to the word. We ain't just, we here for a purpose. We might not know what that purpose is, but we all got a purpose here on earth. And we only need so little of it. Yep, you're right. It only takes a mustard seed of faith. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Damn, you about to go. Oh, man. Baby, I've been on here 2 hours. I ain't talked to my husband. I came in talking on the phone, out the car, into the house, on the phone. And then I got off the phone at 10 minutes to 7 and got on here on this live. And I ain't even seen my husband. I ain't talked to him, ain't do nothing. He probably in there sleep. I love this live. See you next Friday. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Shush, for coming. With God, all things are possible. Yes, ma'am. And that's what we're going to end it with. With God, all things are possible, including hashtag working on me challenge. God has been there for me when nobody else has. Thinking about his glory makes me cry, but sometimes the devil says, give them a little tap. I know you got devil and the angel. I know you do. I know you do. Oh, hell no. Go talk to your husband. I understand. School is open tomorrow. All right, send the emails. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on my live. Thank you so much for interacting with me. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really do. And I'm slowly but surely coming back. I really needed this live. It gave me some motivation. Because, see, I don't know what direction I want my channel to go in or anything. I'm just thinking about changing it up. I don't know. I'm just conflicted when it comes to this YouTube. I don't know. But I'm going to get it together, though. I'm going to get it together. I love you too, comedian. Y'all have a blessed night. And I will see y'all in y'all's video and in class and all of that. Thank you for coming. See you next live. Yes, ma'am. Every Friday night, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Friday night is my night to go live. I don't always try to go 2 hours. I come on here with good intention, Lady Dika. I really do. But it's the interaction and all of that. It just keeps me on here. Keeps me on here. Night, night, all. Blessings. Mwah. Are you sure you want to? Yes.